It sounds like the original record. That's absolutely crazy. How's it going, guys? Today we are going to be taking a look at the Brown Sound 80 to 81 signature collection for TONEX. IK Multimedia and myself have teamed up again to talk about these patches which were recently released. A lot of you guys really enjoyed the video I did on the 78 to 79 signature collection, which absolutely blew my mind. You can watch that video just up there. What these are designed to do is basically be authentic recreations of the iconic Van Halen Brown Sound. The 78 to 79 signature collection modeled the first two Van Halen albums. The 80 to 81 collection, which I'm going to be talking about today, models the Women and Children First album and the Fair Warning album, and I really can't wait to explore them. There are 73 patches in total which you can download as part of the pack. I won't have time to go through all of those today, but I've loaded them into my pedal here and we're going to sift through them like we did in the previous video just to see what's going on. The only thing that's different compared to last time is I'm using my EVH Stripe Series Circles guitar because fair warning, why not? And also the Airstep TX foot controller is part of the chain this time. That's so if I want to, I can toggle between different presets just with my feet, but also I can toggle on and off any ToneX effects which I might want to use just to see what they're like. We're going to kick off with the Women and Children First patches, the 8T rig if you get the software, and let's have a listen to what it sounds like. This one's called Happy Juliet. That sounds awesome. Just like the 78 to 79 pack, it's got that weird feel to it that feels like a valve. We're off to a flying start. Let's see what else we've got. I've not played that for a while, but let's see how we get on. I can't tell you how that feels. When you play through these packs, if you've got them, it's like Eddie Van Halen's coming out of the speaker. If you can play this stuff, it's the most gratifying thing in the entire world. I can't tell you how it feels. It's unbelievable. That's absolutely crazy. I'm sure if you played along to a backing track, you'd fit straight into the mix with that. Got some feedback there. We haven't even got to the fair warning patches yet. This one's called Give Me a Slice, so one assumes give me a slice because everybody wants some. Amazing. They're making a product that is literally undeniable. There are people, obviously, who defend Valve amps to the hilt, and obviously they're brilliant, but this, you can't say it doesn't sound like Van Halen. You just can't. That is a patch called R is for Romeo. So, as you would expect, Romeo Delight. It sounds absolutely brilliant. I just want to quickly interrupt this video to tell you about the limited edition Brown Sound ToneX Ones. If you don't fancy loading presets into a ToneX pedal, this is the way to go. The limited edition Brown Sound ToneX Ones come in 3 colors with 20 presets pre-installed into the pedal from all 3 Brown Sound signature collections. Not only do you get access to the 78 to 79 signature collection when you get one of these, but you also get access to one other Brown Sound signature collection of your choice. If you fancy having those authentic Brown Sounds on your pedal board in a tiny little pedal like this is the way to go. Back to the video. On to the fair warning patches now. This is called Seedy Ways, so one assumes that's Mean Streets. It sounds like the original record. That's absolutely crazy. I've not altered that either. The only thing I have added to it is plate reverb, which is ToneX's effect there. I've not done anything else. Hang on, I've got an idea. That's one of my weaker bits of Mean Streets, but that is bang on there. That is so cool. I bet if you added an MXR EVH flanger into that, that is the Unbound setting in here. I've not changed a thing. It is literally unchained. It's absolutely crazy. It gives me a giddy thrill, that, because obviously, like many of us, we've listened to Unchained since we were kids. This is just ridiculous. It's got that sort of, again, I keep commenting on the fizz. It's good fizz, though. Cleans up like a valve amp. IK Multimedia, well done. This is a patch called Red Light, so if we're talking fair warning, I'm assuming dirty movies. You can tell I've not learned that track, but that is a really nice patch. Top notch. This is a patch called Shoveling, which I'm assuming refers to the track if they're named after patches. They would seem to be that way based on the previous two packs that I've demoed so far. I'd assume it refers to Push Comes to Shove, but I've never learned that track, so I'm just going to do what I can for you. Probably make for a good Van Halen live tone, like Oakland Coliseum or something. Really great patch, that. Butchered it, but it makes me want to play something else though. Awesome, it's so good. That's with a little bit of ToneX effects on there, the chorus that is. The brilliant thing about the 80 to 81 collection is they aren't just Van Halen sounds. I appreciate lots of people are going to buy these because they capture the iconic tone of Van Halen so perfectly. But if you start to add some of the effects, you can start to unlock other artists really quite easily. Sticking with the Swing on Synth preset, not changed a thing, it's stock. All I've done is add some chorus, reverb, and delay. So what you've got here is a really good sort of Nuno sound. Not bad. nails it. It's so good. Honestly, these presets will be an asset to you if you choose to get them. They are so cool. Once again, I am blown away by these patches. The 80 to 81 collection just nails Van Halen. And a lot of people, when they saw the last video, commented, surely the whole point of playing guitar is to create your own sound. Why would you want to replicate somebody else so accurately? Well, I think the whole point of these patches is quite simply to have fun with it. Because at the end of the day, most people who would play guitar aren't professionals, let's be straight. And a lot of people want to just simply have fun with the instrument, and these capture Van Halen's tones so iconically, you'd be so hard pushed to beat this. And they are absolutely amazing. As soon as you strike an A chord, you've got a smile on your face when you hear some of these tones. And you can mold and shape them to suit you, as I demonstrated with the Nuno patch just there. And I think for any Van Halen fan, these will be an asset to you. Mr. Jim Gaustad and IK Multimedia, big shout out to you guys. Once again, you've created something that's undeniably good. Lots of people will say valve amps are better and all of that, but then again, they are great. But this is also great, and you're gonna have to deal with it, I think. It's absolutely brilliant. Honestly, well done. I also have the 82 to 84 signature collection as well, which I haven't really explored yet. And if those patches are as accurate as the 80 to 81 collection, that is gonna be such an awesome video to make, because I know more of Diver Down and 1984 than I do Women and Children First and Fair Warning. So that is going to be so fun to do. Thank you very much for watching this video, you guys. I hope you've liked what you've seen. Please make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and make sure you check out the previous video I made of the 78 to 79 collection and the 82 to 84 collection video, which will be coming very soon. Take care, guys. Bye bye.